Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Unseen to Seen. And today I have a very special guest, Mama Esther, as she is known out here in the streets of Athens. No, she's a really dear friend of mine. We've been in ministry together for a while, and I am very honored to have her on the podcast. So yeah, welcome,
Thank
Esther,
you.
Mama Esther. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Mama Esther.
Yes.
uh, I'm originally from Zimbabwe, and I've been in Greece for 34 years now.
Wow, 34 years.
Very long time. Yes. My husband is Greek.
Okay.
I have one daughter and one grandson.
Mm,
Yes.
and you spent a lot of time with him, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. He's a really big blessing, I think.
Oh, he's a gift from
Yeah.
God. Yeah, I love him.
So have you, throughout your time here, have you stayed, because obviously you're from Africa,
Yeah.
have you stayed in the community, in the African community here that's in Greece or in Athens particularly, or have you also integrated with other internationals? Like, what has that been like for you?
Yeah, there are areas in Athens where I have lived, especially before I got married, where it was like a lot of Africans, other cultures, like, yeah, you'll find people from all different parts of Africa in those areas. So, yeah, I've lived and seen how
How
Africans
that
live
is,
their
yeah.
lives like, here in Greece. But where I live now, I hardly see any African.
Yeah, you're the only one.
I hardly
Nice.
see any.
Yeah.
It's few Africans if there are any.
Yeah, I know sometimes when people move here, even like the missionaries and stuff, sometimes they migrate towards their people or they will live amongst their, instead of trying to integrate other ways or but it's not bad that it's, people do that. But I just didn't know if maybe you had done that and that helps you
Yeah.
while you're here. So,
Yeah, I done
yeah.
that. And I learned some different cultures.
Yep. I think you did. I can definitely see that, which is
I
good.
did, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know that you have been in ministry for a long time now, doing it where you have been supported and then not supported in many different ways,
Yeah.
which is, to me, shows your heart for wanting to serve the Lord. But particularly, you've been working and serving with those who have been caught in exploitation or sex trafficking here in Athens. So, what led you to want to reach those individuals?
Oh, I had gone to Denmark in 2012. So whilst I was there visiting my friends, they knew this small group of people. They were called Klippen.
Okay.
Yeah, they were reaching out to women working in the streets. They had actually a place where it was like they were serving, hot chocolate, tea, coffee, and there were people playing worship music live.
Oh, wow.
So while they go to the streets, whoever would prefer to follow them, they will bring that person there, give them something to drink. Even though in the streets we had some drinks with us, but it was like come in if you need a pair of shoes or you need a jacket or something, because it's very cold in the winter time in Denmark. So that day I met one of the people I met, which I couldn't take her out of my mind. She was maybe 16
Wow.
or 17 and pregnant.
Wow.
And
Oh my
she
goodness.
was shivering, she was afraid in the streets, and we couldn't even understand the language. I think she spoke French, and none of us in that group knew how to speak French. So, yeah, my heart just was bleeding for that girl.
Mm.
Even after I left, because I volunteered with them for a few more times. And that was my first time going to the streets.
Okay.
Yeah, the very first time in Denmark. So 3 months later, when I came back to Greece, it was as if the Lord had just planted a seed in my heart.
Wow.
Yeah, something about women. There's something that I was like, what if it was my daughter out there? What if it was my niece? What if it was someone I know? And I could see how vulnerable this girl was, and with no help. But we could tell that probably somebody put her there and somebody's watching her, because
Okay,
she
yeah.
was so shaking and afraid. And we asked her if she wanted to come with us. She declined, and we just understood. But I never forgot it. I've not forgotten it after all those years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it stays with you.
Yeah.
I think when you see an individual,
No, you
like
don't
especially
forget.
for the first time, it's different when you hear about it,
Yeah.
but when you actually experience it,
Yes.
it's like I feel like you carry them for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
You know?
Before then, I wasn't interested in,
Mm.
reaching out to women in exploitation. But it was really like the Lord drawing me into that. And after that, that was it. And I came back and started looking for which organizations, which ministries were doing anything like that, so I could be a part of that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this is when I think you found the same organization that I started with. And then
Exactly.
we started reaching women from Nigeria
Yes.
who had been trafficked here for prostitution. And
Yes.
those are some fun times, losing
yeah.
lots of sleep,
Lots of sleep.
dancing in the
Lots of
streets,
sleep.
because that's what Africans do.
Yes. Oh, dear.
It was good times, but
It was
very hard, very hard.
hard also. Hard to watch, hard to, yeah.
So through that, I mean, I have seen, because we've served together for so many years, and obviously, like I just said, it's can be very hard
Oh, yeah.
physically, mentally, spiritually, on every level.
Yeah.
But what has been challenging for you as you've been in ministry and as you've been doing this? Like, what would you say probably is most challenging?
Well, I think the most challenging is, even though, yes, you get to see the same people each time you go, it's like, how can I just instantly change this? Or how can we reach out to their hearts for them to see that they don't belong here?
Right.
That the Lord has something better. But I know it's a process, even in building those relationships, trusting issues, breaking all those walls, and to be able to gently walk alongside them, seeing them and them understanding that really you mean well.
Right.
You love us just as we are, and also you have the desire to help us probably get somewhere, although it's all those small steps and it takes time. Everything is a process.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
But it can be, challenging until you get there where women can trust you with their stories, with whatever it is that they are going through in that very moment, or what brought them to the street. They're just sharing their stories. I think it's a good place to start for a woman, breaking loose somehow from all those
All of those
bondages.
things,
Yes. And so.
yeah, it's definitely hard to see every single week
Oh, yeah.
for however many years the same person there
It's
stuck.
hard.
And even I think yesterday, when we were having our monthly meal, some of those ladies were telling us,
Yeah.
we've been doing this for 12 years and we're tired now, but we'll stop. But it's like a cycle, and I think
yeah.
that's so challenging to just help them break that and just see
It is.
that life is much more than just staying
Oh yeah.
in prostitution and giving yourself away day in and day out. So
To break that, for them to see that there's so much more to life than
right.
living in the streets, or working in the streets. So
Yeah. It's definitely a big challenge, I would
it
say,
is.
especially. It doesn't change,
No,
it
it
doesn't.
doesn't change.
And it doesn't get easier, I don't think either. Sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe this time we will find
Yeah.
people and they will leave, but it's honestly just a
Yeah.
cycle.
Because those things have been instilled in their mind, like, what else can I do?
Right.
Or how else can I make a living? And they believe that. And because you have been doing it for so many years, you don't see your way out, like, is there anything I could do for me to have an income, for me to
Right.
be able to pay my bills? It is until you leave, then you're like, oh, what was I doing there? Or how I wasted so much of my time. I could have, left a long time ago, because
Right.
there is life beyond the streets.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm worth more than,
Oh yeah, much. I'm worth more than that.
right.
Yeah.
As we have been, gosh, 12 years now, 13
Yeah.
years working together, I know a big thing for myself that I get asked or I have to ask myself is, where am I seeing God while I'm serving in a place or in an area that there's just so much darkness?
Yeah.
So where have you seen him show up? Where have you, because we just sometimes we get so bombarded with negative, like, oh, here she is again, or oh, we have to watch them go with clients, and other activity is going on.
Yeah.
And it's just like dark, dark, dark. But where would you say you have seen God in the midst of all of that?
Well, I would say in so many places.
Yeah.
And also, the most important thing is that we carry that light. We carry the truth. The fact that we keep on going, he keep on strengthening us to go. We don't give up just because maybe we don't see all those big changes at once. The fact that we keep on going, for me, is God showing up, because I don't think there's nobody in this life or women in exploitation that are insignificant, or that are too far gone for God. He keeps on showing up. He keeps on going for more. He keeps on shedding his light in that darkness. So for me, and also for the stories I've heard of maybe women, also other women that have left the streets, and now we know many of the women that we used to see in the street way back then, now that are in the in living their lives in the communities. They are married, they have children. We've seen that transformation. Yes, it took years for women to get to that point, but I think, yes, that's God showing up, because none of us, even as we go, we don't have the power to save, but we are saying, Lord, we are willing to be your voice, to be your hands, to be your feet. We are willing to keep on going, but you are the one who serves. You are the one who does the work. So, yeah, there are so many places I would say I've seen God in all this.
Amazing.
Yeah, even when they come, let's say they come like without us going to bring them.
Yes. Yeah.
That's God for me.
Yes.
That's
So
God,
true.
because Jesus has sat down with sinners. He has sat down with women who were caught in a woman who was caught in adultery. He has sat down with tax collectors. He has sat down with people that were, why would you, he was being, accused that why would you sit with sinners and stuff like that. But I think that's Jesus, inviting them in a place where I'm sitting around this table with you. I see you. I love you. I have laid down my life for you. You you mean so much to me. I think for me, that's Jesus. And the fact that, like I said, that they will come on their own, just knowing that they are loved, they are embraced, they are not being, judged, or they see that here we are accepted here just as we are.
Right.
We're not just being pushed around, like, being rejected or just being used, but we are seen as special, precious women.
Yeah.
And I think that's God showing up.
Amazing. I love that.
Yeah, I like
I
it
like
too.
that. I think I needed to hear that actually. I mean, I have to tell myself, like I said, day in, day out, like, where is God? Where is God
Yeah.
in this? Because it's very hard. But I think that perspective that you had of, Jesus, this is Jesus showing up when they come on their own here for the
Yeah.
meals and they sit with us, they laugh with us, they want to do a photo shoot with
Yeah.
us.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Mind
I
blowing.
think that's God, you know?
Yes.
I mean, who else would?
And that's to tell you that they feel safe.
Exactly.
They don't feel like, oh, we will be exploited here, or they feel safe for them asking for photos on their own or taking videos.
Yeah.
It's really
It's really amazing.
special.
Yeah. I love that. I hadn't
Yeah.
even thought about it. See,
Yeah, it's really special.
you helped me, encourage me right then. Thank you.
It's really special.
So, with all of this, what trafficking is, exploitation is, it kind of gets thrown around a lot,
Yeah.
misinterpreted. Of course, a lot of people do know what it is, but at the same time, they don't, or they think, what we're doing, things should happen like that, or, we should be doing more, or what have you. But what would you say that people should be more aware of when it comes to the whole, like, even on a global spectrum of like trafficking and exploitation, but like, what would you say they should be more aware about?
I would say that people should be aware of, trauma is real. I think everyone on earth has been traumatized one way or the other. Some in a very deep way, and some probably in a very light way. But what brings women in the streets or brothels, there's somebody behind that. There's a powerful person who is making money through that. And I think people should be aware that not every woman would choose the streets, because we had the stories of women. Even yesterday, they were telling us how dangerous it is. They were showing us their broken fingers.
Right. Yeah.
It's they don't feel safe out there. It's not safe. No one chooses to go there just on their own. There's something that has happened in their lives, or whether it is just lack of knowledge about what is really taking place in the streets, if one chooses to be on their own, or if one has been forced into it, like you make quick money and all these things. Many people are not aware that people have been exploited. People have been lied to. People have been forced, to do stuff. Many people don't. I used to be one of the big critics before, because I say I'm a woman. Why didn't I choose prostitution?
Right.
I thought it was a choice. You choose to go out there, expose yourself, wear those little clothes and stand in the streets and look beautiful for whoever comes, because you are selling something. But I didn't know that really it could be also a spiritual bondage too. It's not everything that we see is just natural to us. For us who are in Christ, we know that there are really forces of darkness. They say that the purpose of Satan, why he came, is to kill, to steal, and to destroy.
Yes.
That is so true. Without trying to spiritualize everything.
Yeah. No.
But that's the reality.
Yeah.
There's an enemy out there who hates every soul, who is here to destroy. So whether people are drawn into it because of poverty, because of the love of money, or because they have no education, and for them to find a good job.
Right.
Just think, oh, if I can make money, if I can make thousands, maybe hearing stories of people that have made it before. But also the times are changing. Right
Very
after the
true.
COVID, it's not the same. Standing out there is hard. You
Yeah.
remember the girl we saw just like, is it 2 weeks ago?
Yep. Yeah.
Just crying that I don't even have money for a souvlaki. Just
Exactly.
like for a Greek sandwich, you would say.
Yeah. It's a Greek food. It's a Greek wrap.
Exactly. But it was so sad to see that. She was really, we couldn't even comfort her, but she she was very sad. It was hard. Maybe that day she was having, not only that, maybe she didn't make any money, but maybe she also faced somebody who just treated her very roughly. We don't know.
Right.
But she couldn't even speak. She was just sobbing. That's hard. So
Yes.
with that, I don't know where.
Yes. With people, you for that, you would say that that's what you would like for people to be more
Yes,
made
to be
aware of,
aware. Uh-huh.
that, no one is choosing to be
No,
there.
no one is choosing to, not one.
Yeah.
And I think people should look out. I think Jesus was working closely to people. I think, like for us, we are getting to hear stories because we have chosen that I want to walk alongside you.
Right.
I'm here to listen. And we don't force them to tell their stories. They tell us when they are ready.
Exactly.
So I think if the society would know that these people, if they were given a chance, or how can we help you if there was such people who come randomly within the city and say, oh, how can we help you? How can we support you to get
Right.
out of this? Do you need a job? What is it? Do you need a house?
Right.
What is it? I think they will find out. They will be shocked on what they're going to find out.
Right.
So you just taking time to see people, desiring to see people the way Jesus sees people or saw people. I think it matters so much because we are surprised on what comes out.
Yep. Yeah.
But people who not tell you, you are just passing by, you don't even stop to say, are you thirsty?
Yes.
Can I do something? How can people,
Right.
it's gradual.
Yeah.
For them
it
to
is.
come to that point where they can trust you with their story or tell you what led them to that place or what kind of help they need. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not fun out there.
No.
It's not fun out
And
there.
people are judging, people are treating them harsh. And so just to even offer water
Yes,
means
it's
a
something,
lot.
of course.
It's what it means to be seen, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it means a lot. But why would you stop? Why would you ask if I need
Right.
some water? It's just,
Right.
it means a lot.
Well, throughout your time in serving in this field, one, have you gotten discouraged? And two, how did you encourage yourself again throughout the time?
Many times I felt discouraged. Where some of them were also not maybe seeing results. We are human. Sometimes we're like,
Right.
I've been here for 4 years now.
Right. Right.
What's going on here? But yeah, that can discourage one. Like you feel like, are we just wasting time? But really, there's never a single moment wasted in the kingdom. I think I forgot to tell you, there's one of the girls that used to stand not far away from here, came with another friend who is working.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, don't you remember me? And I'm like, what? She was carrying a baby girl, you know?
Wow.
And I'm like, and I recognized the face, but I didn't remember the
Yeah.
name. And then she reminded, so you don't remember me? So, and then she reminded me something. She said that when you were coming out there, maybe you didn't realize what you were doing, but because you kept on coming. I'm here. My friend is working here, and I'm here. I have a baby girl now,
Wow.
and I left the streets a long time ago.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that was such a sweet reminder for me to say, maybe there are many girls we don't even know where they are.
Right.
But what God might have done with those prayers, with those visits, every time we went out there, those hugs, you know, and we don't know those prayers.
Right.
So yes, it's easy to get discouraged as a human being to want to see results immediately and fast. But I believe that God is always working, and also sometimes when the lack of resources, like when you know somebody who needs a housing, but you know you cannot afford to help that individual into, that can also be some kind of a discouragement too. And also not seeing other believers, stepping into this and saying, how can we come along and help you? How can we support what you are doing? Like it's not always to be in the street or going to the street, but even a prayer support.
Right.
Sometimes it makes me tear up when somebody say that, or how can I pray for you this week? Or I've been praying for you for what you do. God sees what you do. That's encouraging me. That's supporting me. So I think that other believers, if they would just show up and say, maybe we can't go to the places where you go, but we're here to pray and support you and encourage you. Could you just update us weekly on what's going on? What are the needs? I think that means so much. So to see that people are just like, there's one woman who, from the same church, who told me that, you go where? You do this? Say, I will never do something like that.
Wow.
As if they were just filthy and, not worth of love at all, not worth to be seen. I was like, what? Wow. If Christ did that, if he walked in the streets, why can't we do the same thing?
Exactly.
So that can be discouraging sometimes to hear that people of the same faith don't see things, they don't see things the same way or understand why you do what you do.
Yes.
So
true. And I'm reminded on two things, like when you were talking about how, sometimes we don't know where these individuals end up, because either they leave or we have to change our programs or whatever that is. And so we lose contact. And it's not really up to us, to determine their outcome. But I remember when I was in an interview with a survivor that we, like you and me, had been ministering to for it was 5 years until she finally wanted to stop. And obviously I saw that she stopped. I saw that she was working to get in the job. I saw that she was, starting her family. But I didn't know much more of that, And so I'm sitting in the interview and she says, that there was this group team talking about us that would come and share. And I'm not trying to be prideful in it, but sometimes when you're in it day in, day out, like you said, and you just keep meeting the same results over and over again, you're just questioning, God, are you working? One, and two, is this worth it? But there she was saying, saying how she wanted to run away sometimes when she saw us because she felt shame, because she knew that we would come and tell her she doesn't belong there, that God loves her.
And she did disappear several times.
Yeah, she did.
She was right on this corner. I remember she's gone.
And we had to go find her. We were like, we're going to talk to you. But yeah, she also said that, she made the comment of they didn't know, but what they did was a good thing. That we just kept coming, kept showing up. And I think I think if people could understand that better,
Yeah.
they too would just step out
Mm-hmm.
and support more in many ways in this
Exactly.
type of work. And I mean, of course, everyone has their calling or
yeah.
assignment that the Lord has put on them to do, whether that's to give financially, pray,
Yeah.
or either volunteer or get involved somehow. But I just think if you have more of that mindset like Christ,
Yeah.
right? That for him, he knew because he was God, right? The
Yes.
outcome of the people he was ministering to, but he was still doing it anyway.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was still healing. He was still preaching.
Mm-hmm.
He was still telling people, come follow me,
Yes.
and all of these things. And I think that's what
Mm-hmm. You were still
we need
having
to think
meals.
about, right?
Exactly. You were still having meals with them.
Exactly.
And they called him gluttons.
Yeah, I know. Because he was having meals. Oh, Jesus. So with that, as we just kind of stated, and we can walk into this next question, like, so would you say that's the important reason to support ministries like Hagar Ministries is because, we are doing the mission of Christ, which is to set captives free? Would you say that, or would you say something more like, why would it be so important for others out there who are listening now or generally to support ministries like us?
I think also if people could understand that this is the kingdom work, it is nothing, it's not a Hagar's
Right.
work, it's the Christ work. It's not, and if people could just like ask themselves, like, ask God, like, what would you like me to do? I think when Christ said, go and preach the gospel, baptize them, go.
Right.
I think it was for for every believer to respond in some ways. It's not necessarily going, but if yours could be maybe walking alongside those who are going, how we can support them, whether it is to give, to donate,
Right.
or like, okay, let's say for somebody who donates, we have a meal every month here
Right.
for women. They have something to drink, they have their salads, but this is a place that they can take that break. It's like coming home for them. It's like they can feel like they can remove their shoes, like, oh, I've come home, I can now rest. They laugh hard, they eat as much as they want. They're just enjoying it, and just for you to know that you are a part of that, because of the little you are able to give, or because of however way you feel the Lord is leading you to support. I think ministries like Hagar Ministries should be, people should support it into this, in whatever way the Lord
Leads them.
enables them or leads them. Because, yeah, let's say we know one of the girls doesn't have a place to live.
Right.
Whether we are not providing a permanent place, but we can find a shelter, maybe in the cold or somewhere, where that woman can stay for a little bit until it is figured out what to do next. Any small help will make a difference in such a ministry, whether we buy some water or anything to cool them in the heat. But it's not because probably they cannot afford water or anything, but it's an act of love.
Right.
So you can be a part of that. Your hand can just reach out as well from wherever you are, through your donation, your prayer.
Yes, your prayer, for
Encouraging what
sure.
we do. We're in need of more volunteers so that we can keep this place open even when others go to the street. So when one is just willing to do their own part, I believe that it contributes to the big work the Lord is doing. He could save the whole world without us, but why does he need us?
Exactly.
Yeah, because he wanted us to be the hands and the feet, and for us also to be moved with the same compassion he had for us, to love people like he loved us, to point people to him. You know, like somebody else has prayed for us, somebody else has said Jesus is the way, you know, is the one to follow. So all those things, they add to each other, you know,
Right,
they
exactly.
connect in some ways. So I don't believe it's only the money, or but it's also how you can just come along. It doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you want to give bags of rice, I
Right,
don't
yeah.
know, or you just say, oh, I moved to bring this water to you guys in whatever form or way. I think it just makes a difference. It
Very
makes a
true.
difference.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not just about also the money, but
Yeah, exactly.
and other resources, and definitely prayer. Definitely prayer.
Definitely prayer.
We're going out there in a spiritual battle
Oh yeah.
day in and day out, and it's hard. So yeah, I agree on that. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, as we're wrapping up, I have one more question for you.
Yes.
What would you tell someone who is feeling hopeless? I think that this is a question that we often have to meet with ourselves sometimes, but also with the demographic that we work with. But there may be someone who is listening right now that is feeling hopeless, or because they're in ministry, they don't see, like us, sometimes the results, and they're just wondering where is the hope. So where, or not where, but what would you tell someone who is feeling hopeless?
Oh, I would say that Christ is our only hope. We have to, keep on looking to him, keep on pressing in, and keep on following him, because there is no hope anywhere else, but except to keep on looking to Jesus. And he is our source of strength, and he's working all the time. He's working all the time. So we should never feel so hopeless in the work that he does.
Yeah.
He's always working. And even when we cannot see, there's that song that says,
Yeah.
even if we cannot see, but he's always working. That I believe with all my heart. After seeing, all the women that are out after so many years, they are no longer in the streets. They are being healed. God is really healing them, all that, the trauma, the things that they went through. But you can see the hand of God in all that. And so there is hope in none other than Jesus Christ himself. He's the one to run to. He's the one to keep on, whether you fall, you rise up, and to keep on following him, to keep on going to him, to keep on calling on him, to keep on trusting. So, for me, he's just the anchor of hope.
Amen.
Yeah. I've got to
Amen.
hope in him and
Yeah.
trust him no matter what. Yeah.
Sometimes it just seems very simple, but honestly,
Yeah.
it's the truth that
It's the truth, yes.
there's only hope in him.
Yes.
Only hope.
Christ.
Yeah, that's good. That can preach. Well, thank you, Estamu,
Thank
as we say in Greek, which means my Esther, for those of you who aren't Greek speakers, for being on. I really appreciate it. It's an honor to serve with you and to work with you all these years and see your heart.
The honor is mine.
See your heart in it. I have to say it. I have to brag on you because she's just a person that will go to those who are just, really hurting. I watched it with my own eyes, witnessed it. And many times we meet people that, for me, it's the first time, but apparently you have met them many years ago that you don't remember. And they're like, I remember you. You prayed with me. And I'm just like, everyone knows you out there. So I think, she is doing amazing work, and the Lord is using you in so many ways here. And we're so grateful that you're with us at Hagar Ministries.
It's such a privilege for me. It is an honor. It is a privilege. And it gives me so much strength to keep on going. because we wouldn't accomplish anything, or I wouldn't accomplish anything on my
Right.
own. But it is Christ, and it is love. Yeah, you can't help but love people when you know you have been loved. When
Very true.
I didn't deserve it, I couldn't earn it, but he loved me anyway.
Very
So
true.
I love on people, and until they see that I mean that they are loved by
Right.
Christ. So that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Until they know that they are loved by Him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So true. So good and so true.
Yeah. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for having me.
Yeah, well, we are glad that you joined us once again for Unseen to Seen. You can catch us next time.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, head on over to our link to follow, subscribe, and also if you're feeling led to support Hagar Ministries, click that link. You support our work here. You also support Esther to go out and be on the front lines to those who are caught in a very, very dark, dark place. So, yeah, keep on praying as well. So, yeah, tune in till next time. Bye.